Hello YouTube, in this tutorial we will learn how to grab things from keyboard. So this is the simplest possible case. In variable x we will grab something from keyboard using input function or method. So this is very simple scenario. And after we have get that x, I mean the actual data from keyboard, then we will do something. The simplest thing is just we will print it. Okay, so let's run our script. And you don't see anything that asks you to do something because this is very simple stuff, but just type 5 here or even some name like John, enter, and there you go. So obviously the next thing you will ask is, well, I want a more clarification, and you will do that by asking your end user what to do, like please enter your name, for example. And now the things are more clearer. So CLS, let's run our stuff again. Please enter your name, like Michael, something like that. Enter, and it works. Now when you're creating your terminal application, it is always nice to have some kind of header. So let's do that, like print your first application, like a version 0.0001 or something funny like that. And often you will say, you will use some simple lines like old mainframe applications, you know, simple lines to distinguish between header and actual usability of the program, actual operations. See, so it's a kind of more nicer now, right? The next thing, because this is just the printing, what will happen if we try to do addition on two inputs, for example x plus x, and also we want some hard-coded report there, like an explanation. So additional results. Now what will happen? Interesting thing. Let's say the number will be 5 and you will expect 10, but you will get 55. Now that means that by default everything that you grab from keyboard will be treated as a string, but you don't want to do that. So there are two options, okay? Two options. The first thing you need, first option is to enclose this into integer, okay? So transfer input to integer, and now you will get desired result. See, 10. So that's the one thing. Another thing is you can do that later, which is maybe a smarter idea, like str and then x, and also here sdr and x, and now you will get the same results. 5 and oh sorry, integer. Integer, sorry about that. Okay, so 5 and the result is 10. Now of course you can use here float, str, whatever, integer. It depends what you are basically doing. Now the next thing, can you combine more of these input in the same program, in the same script? Well, sure. So let's actually do that. Okay, this will be treated as a string normally, and let's actually print your name. Your name is, and then x, and after that we will also ask for a surname, but of course we must type that into another variable to distinguish things, and print last name is epsilon. Let's clear screen, and so please enter your name, John, Jogn, whatever. Okay, please enter your last name, Snow. Now see this order, like input, output, input, output. Of course you can beautify your source code so you can have all inputs at the top. Okay, and then you will have your outputs down there. Okay, but in the meantime you will also have couple of these middle lines just to make that difference, or even empty one, like a new line, like a break in a HTML terminology. So enter your name, surname, and there you go, you have kinda your first application. So actually, well, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Really easy thing to understand. Please note that no matter how this looks simple, it is absolutely at the core of many applications you will write that will work in a command prompt or terminal. No matter how graphical user interfaces are nice, at the core there is this thing, and if this thing doesn't work correctly, graphical interfaces doesn't mean a lot. So yeah, this is the end of the tutorial. I'm gonna shut up and render, and as always, thank you for watching, for subscription and support, and as always, see you next tutorial.